6 of those short swords from the armory, which is what we sold to her. We killed a dozen of those guys, and they all had short swords, didn't they?
Scimitars. That's scimitars. Yeah,
scimitars.
Yeah.
I thought you said they had short swords.
Scimitars. Scimitars.
Well, we should have sold those to her short swords from the armory, which is what we sold to her.
Yeah.
We killed a dozen of those guys, and they all had short swords, didn't they? I'm going to put these extra proficiencies on his character sheet for him.
All right. There we go. We've got a few people watching already. So are we ready? Are you going to put that into play? Let me know when you're done and we'll get started here.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
Well, then you're up for introduce yourself, your character, who you are, and a little bit about you, and then pass it on.
Okay. Free Walker is a Goliath fighter. 2nd level, was getting close to 3rd. And he's looking forward to getting out there and getting the 3rd level.
All right, and then you've got Lauren you're running right now.
Yeah, Lauren is a wood elf cleric. He's of Mistra. Forget who his god is, but he's getting better all the time now.
You dropped off. Marivac
is the friendly neighborhood gnomish bard. Gnome-ish.
Oh boy.
Just here to bring a sense of levity to the group.
Morthos
is the tiefling rogue.
That's right. And then we have Bartanian as a half-elf sorcerer who'll be joining us. He's trying to get on as soon as he can, and he'll take over his character when he gets on. So we are in. You had just, I believe, made it out of the manor and taking care of business there, and we're back in the middle of town. What else did y'all do last week?
We dropped off all the kegs and casks of food with the guy at the
provisions. Yeah, Barth.
Provisions. Yeah, he hasn't given us an answer on how much he wants to pay for all that yet.
Okay. And the discussion was now to head on. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all the stuff. I just pasted in there.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll hold on to that. He's still surveying it. So and I think the discussion of the group was to
go to the Banshee.
Yep. Yeah, they were going to head up north.
Back is getting his way.
And we voted.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. For people who were not here last week, it was a group vote.
Yep. Yeah, even though Free's the largest of you, he wanted 2 votes, but he only got 1. So
I should have 4.
That's right.
Our presidential veto. How about that?
There you go. So that being said, we find ourselves in the town, and I guess we're going to prepare. You guys are going to prepare to head on out into the wilderness, correct?
Yep. Were we going to see if we could borrow that wagon again to take up there with us? Or are we not worried about that since we already got the supplies from the Goblin Cave?
It's y'all's decision.
What are we anticipating the need of a wagon for?
To haul back all our loot, of course.
If we run across a bunch of loot, because we were talking about going up to the Banshees and then swinging by to go by the old owl well or something like that, and then maybe go look for the orcs, even depending on how things turned out. So we may come across a large amount of loot. Do we want to saddle ourselves down with a wagon?
I'd be all for a wagon. Just as a reminder, though, when the last time we had a wagon, the wagon was the reason why the party split.
Yes. And I would abandon a wagon before I split the party. But the question is, do we want to try to take it in case there's more loot than we can carry back? Like all those weapons we found, right? We sold those and we made 230 gold, not including what we were selling the food and stuff for. So bringing that stuff back is worth money. if we only pick up the coins we can carry, we're leaving a lot of stuff behind, which is why I thought we might want to take the wagon with us.
I am going
I don't
out there
wanna
just for
walk.
the experience.
Okay.
I just want the chance to meet a banshee. That's all.
Okay. Who
Can I
has?
carve that on your tombstone?
Nice.
You know, I should make a poem about that.
You should make a will.
Will.
Never mind. Don't worry about that. If you die, I'm taking your stuff.
None of it'll fit, so go right ahead.
Um,
All right, so
let's-
y'all tell me.
walk it.
Let's do it.
No, we'll just walk it.
All right, so then that means we're gonna head on here.
How many? Do we have enough rations and everything? All that's been taken care of?
Y'all better decide that. Look at your. If you got.
Well, let's see.
It's gonna be 3 days to head up there, and it was roughly about 4 days. I've run it really 3 for the other groups to get up to Thunder Tree, but y'all are headed to Connieberry, so it's 3 days. All right.
Yeah, I've got 1 day of rations.
Yeah, I only have 1 day of rations. I have 11
Okay.
units of it, so I have 11 days of rations.
I thought I had 10, but I
Yeah,
only
there's
got one.
okay. So let's go ahead and stock up. I noticed that when we were doing the character generations, it's happened for every group. The rations and torches were
okay.
being wiped out for some reason, and so
Actually, what it has, it says rations 1 day, but then there's a quantity of 10.
yeah, there should
So
okay.
yeah, they're still there.
Okay.
So we both have 10.
Yeah, 10
Owen
is-
and I.
Yeah. Okay. So what's yours, Marivac? What's your quantity say for? Let's see, your inventory. You've only got 1, so I'm gonna give you 10. Hold
Nice.
on. And okay. And Morthos, you're set. Lorne, you got Lorne set.
Yeah,
Okay.
one's got 10.
And Bart has got 10 days worth of rations. Okay. But y'all have only got 1 torch, but I believe there's supposed to be 10
No,
torches.
Yeah, it says torch, but the quantity to the left says 10.
Yeah, well, his didn't. So I'm giving you, just make sure y'all have got
I mean,
torches. Yeah,
Lorne and Marivac, I think, both have light spells, so
yeah.
torches are probably new.
that's,
and
that's
dark
true.
vision.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So you guys have the map in front of you, and we are. Let me put y'all into play. And
I am planning to walk with my bow out and an arrow knocked. Mainly, if in case something comes across, I'll be ready. But also, I want to keep an eye out for deer, rabbits, edible things, so I can try to shoot and try to bring something down.
all right, and you're in we got the wagon too, right? So it's pulled by 2 oxes.
Are we
Oxen.
taking the wagon? I thought we were going to walk.
I don't
No,
know.
let's take a wagon. It's more convenient
Okay.
than walking.
Yeah, I'm going to crawl up into the wagon with my loot and
Okay, so that means in the
The
party
wagon
sheet.
speed and the walking speed are about the same, right?
Yeah, we'll make it roughly. I mean, it's so in the party sheet. Then let's put everybody up. Let's see if you've got a wagon. Let me. Where's my enter drawing mode? Let's say we've got a wagon here. All right, and so and you're headed north. You're going northward. So if that's your wagon, then where's everybody going to position themselves? Just so we know.
I want to walk out ahead with my bow,
All
and
right.
30 or 40 feet ahead, and
Yeah, I'm
keeping an
not
eye
seeing your.
out, and looking for game.
So what, Morthos? What'd you say?
I'm not seeing your drawing.
On the party sheet?
Yeah, go to the.
If you go to the party, if you go to the.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Okay, yeah. All right, where do you want to put Morn?
He'll ride.
pop them right next to me.
Okay. Put
So,
him,
so do you want to
guys are
take
buddies.
point?
Yay!
Yeah, Free's taking point. So, all right, you're going to be covering the backside. That's just basically okay. Fair enough. So that's our rump, and let's see.
And this is all grassland out here, right? So it's pretty wide open.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, there's some hills and some small peak areas. Especially once you start going east, you get into more rougher terrain. As you can see from the main map.
I see the hills to the south of the trail and the forest to the north. It looks like more grassland in the middle.
In the middle, yeah, you'll have some. There's not much coverage there. So, shrubs, some trees. It's it's not totally overgrown.
So are we taking the trail, or are we cutting diagonally across the grassland?
The trail is faster, especially with a wagon.
Okay.
Yeah. So now what? We get one roll. Okay, so during the day you get one roll for encounter. And okay, what do you know? Okay. Well, looks like you're gonna have.
Waiting right outside of town.
You're having.
They were just at the gate.
Here we go, third level, boys.
Okay. And they're coming from. Let's see. All right. So you two, Free and Morthos, give me perception checks.
You did worse than I did.
Good thing we got you guys on lookout.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I had an itch.
An itch. Okay. Well.
It's very dusty behind the wagon.
All right. Well, that wasn't too. You guys go ahead and give me. Everybody, give me initiative rolls. And I'll roll Bart's. Let's see where.
Well, the good news is if we need to turn around and go back into town and rest for a day.
Yeah, we're not far.
I hope they're undead.
Okay, so unfortunately, y'all didn't notice them in time before they swooped in from the mountainside. Well, actually, y'all are just getting up the road, and so they're coming in from the east, and all of a sudden you see.
You have a battle map?
Right now I'm just running on the party sheet just because of where y'all are at and all that. So it's gonna be easy to run it that way, right where y'all at, and y'all should be able to see them now coming in from the east, and they are moving pretty quickly. And you see it? Y'all got
to the right.
Yeah, you have to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
There's 6 of them.
Yeah, there are 6 of these. All of a sudden, you see kind of cresting over and swooping down in on you are these flying. Here I'll give you what they look like. So, quit that. Well, I was. Well, that's not nice of it. It's not showing it up at all. Monster. Can I have this one? Oh, that's uncool. It's not. For some reason, the image isn't coming up, but it's they flying rat-looking thing with a long proboscis of a beak. It's got a sharp pointed end on it, guys.
All right.
Yeah, they look like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. Its legs end in sharp pinchers, and its long needle-like proboscis slashes the air as it seeks its next meal.
Did you say they're flying?
They are flying in. Yes, they are.
How high are they?
Well, they're going to be coming in, or they're good. They're swooping in. They move forward. Where did that table go? They come in. They're at 40 feet down off of you, but swooping in. They'll get a free shot at you guys as y'all are prepping for them, since you didn't perceive them well enough. But you'll be able to. But once they get into attack mode, then they're within melee.
Okay,
inside
so they're
10.
having a surprise attack. Is what you're
Yeah, they
saying?
get a surprise pop on y'all since they came in.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have to plant them in here. Something like that. All right. Looks like, guys, put that right there.
How did we not see these guys?
They didn't hear them. It's like to tell you. Sorry about that. So, Sturge 1.
I blame the gnome. He should be used to looking up.
Yeah.
My eyes were peeled for undead guys.
All right. So, yeah, one swoops in and sticks himself to Lorne and is is now proceeding to slurp away like he's drinking a big Slurpee of Lorne's blood. He's stuck to him. And the number 2 is going to do the same thing. Oh man, Lorne is down. He passes out basically. He is
classic Lorne,
stunned. Yeah, from the attack. He faints in shock.
Who thought a cleric would pass out at the sight of blood?
Yeah, he didn't like that. And 3, seeing that, the third one will then try to hit Maravac. And
these guys are brutal.
And number 4, those 4. I've got to put. How do I get Bart on the? Actually, I just do it on the combat tractor. Derp. My bad. I'm like looking and going, how am I attacking him? There we go. Oh, man, there you haven't missed yet. All right, so they're all stuck to people. Morthos, let's see if you can weather. Apparently not.
Good grief, dude.
This is not a good omen.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, man. Okay. So now.
How big are these things?
Their size is. Okay, so it is. It's a small creature. Yeah. Like I said,
and they're all stuck to people, so that means I should not hit them with my swords, is what you're saying.
You could try. So. Okay, man. So it hits a creature and attaches to the target. While attached, it doesn't attack. Instead, at the start of each turn, the target loses another 1d4 plus whatever hits of blood loss. So there you go. So now we are going to. Free, you are up. Start a battle. And you guys barely even got out of town.
Half dead.
I know.
Has to be stuck to you, try and rip his damn head off.
Yeah, they're none of them stuck to me.
Nope.
So if I attack these guys, I mean, how big is small? I mean, are they like 2 feet?
Yeah, there's cross between a bat. Yeah, they look like. I mean, here, let me see what the.
If they're like the size of a bat, like I guess that would be a tiny creature as opposed to small, right? Like a gnome is small, so they're pretty decent size.
Yeah, they're small. They're bigger than a bat, but they're not that much bigger. So,
imagine me climbing on your face.
Something like that. I mean. So
here's hoping that my rolls were better than they were last week.
That hit. Yeah. There. Okay.
Instant death. That's good.
Okay.
All right. Let's try number 1 there. So I'm sorry, I didn't target him. So that's going to be on 1.
Surge 1.
You're gonna drag it.
There you go.
All right. So that was a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So these guys die easy. Oh, good. All right. So then I'll move down here. for the rest of my action.
All right. Morthos. They have
All
two
right.
of them stuck to you.
Well, if they're
Just
stuck to me, I probably
disengage.
can't get a good stab at them, right?
Well, I mean, not like with the sword. I think you've got a dagger, don't you? I think that would probably be more apropos, don't you think?
Yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my primary attack with the rapier on the one that's not on me, the one that's on Bartanian, and then use my my secondary action, my reaction, to use the dagger for the one on me.
Okay, I'll give you that. So,
Because he's on someone else's
Yeah.
account as a sneak?
I don't think it really matters for these guys. They're dying pretty easy.
I think, I mean, if you get the feed, if you're able to use it, then yes. But you're getting pretty woozy. They're draining a lot of blood from you.
Okay, I'll just attack him then.
There, you got a hit.
Oh, that's
Points.
good.
Dying.
Cool. So yes, now the dagger on the one on me, which is number 5.
Well, you got 2 of them on you.
Yeah, you've got 2 stuck
Yeah,
to
but I
you.
only have 1 attack.
Yeah. Oh. Think. Ooh.
And I miss it.
The blood loss affected your field of vision. Okay, so this means they get they're stuck to Marivac, so yeah, pretty much. And this, I think, Morthos, I think you're getting ready to see your maker. So
That's right.
yeah,
We'll bring you back.
yep. And then okay, so that's it. Number 6 to spending 5 feet of its movement. Okay, and so this one detaches and flies. Looks at that big old juicy target. And
Yeah, bring it on.
oops. Okay. All right. And Mart, he will.
Cast magic missile.
You want him to cast that? All right. So he will cast it at. I'm sure that
All
this
3
is.
of them, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. He start with 1. Oh man, that one took the brunt. So he will continue. All right, and he's got 1 more. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so he's got 1 spell shot. Okay. And Marivac.
All right, I'm going to crawl on the wagon over to here, and I'm going to take my dagger, and I'm going to try to ease it in between the appendage that's sucking onto Freewalker's face.
Oh, my.
Right. Yep.
Just kill him. I can take a little scratch if you get me to.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And does the gnome have enough strength to wield a death blow?
He doesn't have strength. He
I
has
took down a
finesse.
bugbear.
That's
He has
right.
finesse.
Yep. You didn't
Oh,
target.
whoops, I didn't throw it on.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So that was 6 of them. All right. So
Let's head back to town, guys.
yeah. So
No.
I need an apple.
Eat some rations. We got some heals.
yeah. About to say. So that being said,
Morthos.
I've managed to die every week. It's going to be my new thing.
You're
Right.
not dead. You're only mostly dead.
so okay. So you're out of combat, and
All right, so Lauren is going to do a cure wounds on to Morthos. Make sure I get the right spell and the right player character.
Well, Lauren's still unconscious.
We're out of combat. He was only stunned for 1 round.
Okay. I was ready to slap him.
Actually, you know what? He needs a heal on himself also.
okay. Wow. All
There
right.
we go.
Well, okay.
And Merrivac needs one.
So
There we go.
Nice.
All the spell slots are taken up.
okay, did I? Hold on, I think I just did that wrong. I think I just gave you way too much XP there.
Dude, no, that's third level.
I know, but yeah, I know.
It's supposed to be 180 for all of.
Yeah, I gave you. Damn it. That's my bad. Gosh darn it. So let me see. What did
It's not that hard to fix.
awarded 900 across the group though? So
It says it right there, 180 to each player. So he's got to take.
oh, did it?
180.
Okay, thank you. I was like seeing where that was at. It's supposed to be just 150 for the total. I totally screwed up. Okay, so
So
110, 28 minus.
928 minus 180 is 748.
All right, Bart is.
Apparently, I can't change my XP on my character.
I have to go in and do it. So he is
Yeah, so
848 for Bart.
he had 100 more than us.
So
So that's going to put
920
not quite.
minus. Sorry guys, I goofed up there. I know I did this to the other group too last night, so they got. I'll give a little extra, but 778. Oops.
I like the 877 better.
Yeah, that's right. Lauren was.
It was the same thing, so put him at 778 also.
All right. All right, and
Still 122 away.
9. Okay, so Merriback's the same. All right.
All right, so
While you're doing that, so yeah, you got everybody down. Y'all can proceed. That's only you can make now the rest of the day trip to your first campsite for the night.
all right, so Miravac's only down 2. He can drive, right? So the rest of us can take a short rest in the cart and right.
Yeah.
Like,
That sounds very good to me.
yeah, Lauren and Free Walker will definitely both take a short rest in the wagon and spend a hit die to heal up.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I can do Song of Rest as well. This is
Neither Free Walker or Lauren needs it because we both got our hit points back.
Okay.
I'll still sing anyway. Close your eyes.
Okay.
I can use the
Sing
Song of
and
Rest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that gets you to the, and that just moved you on the map. That kind of gets you.
And can you roll for Bart also a hit die? He's down 4.
All right. One
And
second.
what does Song of Rest do? Because I'm still down after the hit die.
1d6 extra hit point.
All right, is that an ability you can roll, or?
No. It's just class feature.
Yeah, so just roll a d6 and add it back on your character.
Do you want to roll it, Merrivac? You're the one singing.
Okay, yeah.
I don't hear him singing. What's he singing?
Time to take a rest. Over in our
one hit
nest.
point back. That's right. You're down to 1 now instead of being down 2.
Yep, everyone helps.
Mm-hmm.
It
Literally
doesn't look like I
everyone.
can edit my wounds.
Yeah, you can do it on your character sheet itself, not in the combat tracker.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay. So I still all right. But I've got to add that XP. I'll add that XP in here in a second. We took it back, but I need to put it in correctly here. So, all right. So that's where you're back on the map now. So that's where you end up with your campsite.
So how
Okay.
these hexes are 5 miles?
It's roughly. I'm not calling it that. I just know they say it's about 3 days up there,
Okay.
and so it's like you would get. I'm just I'm marching it out that way. Just look at that. So here we go.
That's fine. Okay.
So, who are we missing? Free, you didn't get that map?
I got it.
It's not showing you seeing it. That's strange.
I see it.
Okay. All right. So this
I
is
kind
your.
of hung up for a second. I just think that's what's going on.
Yeah, that's Fantasy Grounds was doing that last night for a little bit. I'm not sure why. So let me just make sure.
I got it.
So there you go. This is where you're going to end up and be
And
running.
do we need to specify that we're getting off the trail a ways before we set up camp?
You can just decide on which side of the trail you want to be on. So, but I'm not. It's going to be somewhere right off the road, I would think, unless you want to move it closer to the tree line. But that's still a little bit of ways.
I mean, they're talking about 5 miles away or so, a few miles away. I was thinking maybe a few hundred yards off the trail, just so we're not quite on there in case something is wandering down the trail in the night.
It's your decision what y'all want to do.
That sounds good. Let's go a little ways off the trail, make camp.
Okay. So which way off the trail you want to go? You're going to go north toward the forest or south toward a little bit more toward the rocky outcroppings and is the start of the mountain range?
Go more north.
Okay. All right. So here's camp and put y'all on here. I need to specify you've got 3 watches to do. So y'all can specify who takes first, second, and third.
3 watches.
3 watches. So
Well, spellcasters can't be in the second one, so I'll volunteer for that one.
you can do them in 2. Just break them apart more. So it's just how.
I was thinking 5 watches.
If you
Because
want,
with Lauren being an elf, he only needs 4 hours. So I figure the 4 of us, the other 4 can each take an hour, and then once he's had his 4 hours, he can take the rest of the
all
night.
right. You only have 8 hours. I just kind of broke them up into smaller subsets, but that's
Okay.
it's
So we need 8 hours to get our full
Right.
rest.
That's correct. So you can either do them in 2 4s or break them up. I just did it in 3s instead of going to 4 2. It's how many times you want to try to take up the chance of rolling while I do all that. So I'll let y'all.
Okay.
Y'all can decide as a group. How many sets of watches do you want to do?
I guess we'll do 2 then, as long as you're not going to make a big deal out of it. It's just you're the DM.
It's ability for you guys to take on more counters if you want them. That's all. But you do take the chance of breaking up your rest cycles. We were doing 3. We did 3 yesterday. So if you want to do them in 2 sets, that's fine with me. So who's got the first watch?
I'll take it.
All right. And the rest of everybody's going to be around the campsite cozily asleep. Okay. There you go. And where are you going to position yourself? That's what I want to know. Put yourself in now.
I'm not going to just stay in one spot. I'm going to circle. I'm going to patrol around.
All right. So we will roll. Dun, dun, dun.
But I guess
Yep, I'm gonna.
something comes. You can
Okay,
leave it
so
there.
the first watch goes. Your first set goes by without any issue. Okay.
All right.
So,
I'll wake up. I'll wake up Bart.
okay. And Bart's gonna take the second watch. Anybody gonna join him or just him only?
I'll join him. I'll be peeking over this way.
All right. And second. Dawn arises, folks. So,
All right.
That means you get you a long rest. There you go. Everybody's in.
That wasn't so bad.
Nope. And hey, I aim to please. So let me see here. I'm going to remove the Sturges and time. I'm going to add that in correctly. There we go. All right. You guys are inching oh so close. All right. So that's the first one down. So now we're back on the road. And y'all were sitting here. Whoops. Why did it take off the icons? Oh, crapper.
Probably because you moved them to the other map.
I did off the combat track. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Damn, thank you. Okay. I'm pulling them off. That's why. All right. Doesn't
All right. Will this automatically drop our rations by 1 day, or is that something we have to do?
You have to do that. So everybody has to go through and so we are going to progress on up the trail, and a day. Does the day go by without? Oh, it goes by without any. And you get here.
I don't know what that town's so scared of. There's nobody out here.
Not at the moment. So. And
Yeah, did you see any undead while you were on watch?
No. This trip's pretty lackluster so far.
Oh, no. Did he just call me out? Okay, so. All right, so we're back.
Hopefully there'll be no ancient green dragons tonight.
There's dragons out here?
All right, here we go. Back to your campsite again. Oh, free. And. All right, so are we doing the same routine again for first and second watch?
Sure.
All right, first watch. It goes by without a pip. Man, you guys are lucky. Yesterday's crew just kept getting popped left and right. Okay, so
this time.
see, I think you should. I would tell you to 3 because it's just enough, to add a little suspense in there. So, all right, so Marivac and Bart were out on the second one, and there's sleepy, and so that leaves Lauren and Morthos. Morthos, you can put yourself wherever you want. There you go.
That's good.
All right, and did we get? Oh, yep. All right, well, you break camp, and you're going to spend the rest of the day moving on up to, as you crest the ridge, coming close in for the evening, you get into the ruined town of Connieberry. And you basically, it's a town that was sacked years ago by barbarians. Lawrence Free may know something about it, and it now lies in ruins. And so, the tribe or trail kind of runs straight on through the abandoned town, providing as you can see there is the landmark to know that there is just kind of going off to the north. Is a very faint, but very, you can, it's not, it's not hidden, but there's a trail that goes into the woods. And then to the south of you is you can see just kind of cresting over the, kind of where the circle is, over the mountain ridge, is kind of bracing. It looks like an old tower or ruins of a tower.
We can see 15, 20 miles away to see a tower.
It's kind of, well, it just crests up over these haven't really, they're smaller hills, but there is, if I remember correctly, the Crumbring Watchtower.
Okay.
Well, you guys know it's there, so I'm just trying to see. Built thousands of years ago, was a ruined watchtower that now consists of a little bit more than crumbling walls and broken stump of a tower. I thought it was a little bit taller than that. So no, you wouldn't be able to see it. So, but y'all know it's there from the map. Y'all saw it down in town. So, and that's there on the map. It's there for a reason. So, anyway, but you can tell that there's a trail that goes off to the south headed toward that.
All right, let's look around the town before we head up that way.
Well, you got there, so it's getting to be nighttime again, but there's really not much here. You just find the trails, and there's nothing kind of but ruins, really. You don't find any movement. You see, trails of tracks kind of following the main pathway, the main road. There's no
hidden treasure in the ruins.
There's nothing. No, there's nothing really here at all. It's just basically a landmark that people know where they're at in relationship to everything else in this area. So,
okay.
Yeah, but there's nothing at all. So,
All right. Well, then I guess we'll make camp again.
so
Yeah, it was Thunder Tree that had the
Yeah.
the hidden treasure in it, right?
that's correct. That's correct. Yep.
Morthos, could we set up camp at the creepiest spot in this area? I've got a good feeling about this.
Why?
He wants to lure the Banshee, I think.
Well, according to the map we saw down in Bandolin, there's a trail that Duff was just saying it goes off to the northwest, and the Banshee is down that trail. We still got to go in there tomorrow.
So then there'd be no problem with taking a rest in the creepiest spot we can find, right?
We're in a ruined town. The whole place is kind of creepy.
I love this town.
Oh my. Okay.
The
So
best.
we got a new map that we'll throw up just to be a little different. And I'll put y'all.
Hey, Free Walker, while he's sleeping, take your manacles and rattle them around.
And put them on Merrivac.
That's right. So you've got a little campsite, and you guys can.
My map is still loading.
Yeah, I have a loading image.
That's coming. It's a bigger one. It's got a little bit more detail to it. I'm just playing around with them. So let me know when y'all have it.
There we go.
So we'll set up for a watch, and Free, you're up first, so you can position yourself.
Yeah, I'll take first watch with you because I. Oh, wait, how about? Do you want to take first watch on your own, or I'll take first watch with you?
That's fine.
Okay, y'all can position yourselves where you want to be. Yep. And
Morthos is creeping.
yeah.
Yeah, got to cover both ends of the road.
That's right. So the roll, and y'all get through the night, and then we'll Merrivac, you're up with Bart.
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
I'm going to stand right up on top of this and just have my eyes peeled for creepiness.
And you are disappointed. No one wants to visit with you, and so Lauren will. You guys are lucky. So, here we go.
This thing is really creeping slowly.
Yeah, I think the map's a little bit bigger. I need to downgrade it a little bit resolution, I think, on this one. That's why it is. Okay. Night encounter. Let me get the right dice here. Okay, so we got... And give me a perception check for Lauren, please.
Okay.
Butterflies.
Not while I'm playing him. Hopefully. 14 is not too bad.
Yep. Well, he'll see, and he will get, because he gets to see it and perceived it. Everybody, give me initiative rolls, please.
Albert. Yeah, he's yelling the alert.
Yeah. This time he was able to see. All right, come on, Bart. Where is?
Nice.
And Morthos, you're up. All righty. So, all right. So Lauren's not stunned anymore. So you get a free. Lauren gets a free action move, whatever you'd like to do for him before we start.
All right. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to try to do a nature check for an owlbear. Would that be the right thing? To try to see if would an owlbear be a naturally aggressive thing when he sees us and automatically attack? Or if we stay back away from him, would he move on without attacking us? So can I do a nature check to see if he can figure something like that out?
You can try. They're ill-tempered beast. That's what he knows.
Okay.
This looks like fresh meat to me.
Yeah.
Won't be eating these dry rations.
So he is going to go 20, 15, 20, 25. He'll come over here. I'll give me a clear. Let's see. He's going to look back over towards that thing, and then he is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Guiding Bolt. Targeted him. Did he?
You didn't. I'm not sure.
I did. It says targets Albert. Oh, that was free. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yep. I dragged it over, so you got the hit.
Okay. So, see, there it is. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
You targeted the owlbear, not him.
Well, I just targeted him, but it did it on Free Walker instead of Lorne because it was the action. If the action is on Lorne, then he'll do it.
Yeah, and I got you. I'm gonna what we want to do
that
is
time I actually tracked the damage to him.
There. So, okay. What else does Lorne need to do?
That's it. He moved and he cast a spell.
All right. So by not saying anything, you guys are asleep.
No, I said I was yelling the alarm.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Okay. Just making sure.
Before we even rolled initiative, I said I was yelling the alarm.
Okay. I missed that. I missed it. Okay. So now that gets us to the top of combat. There you go. Fine. So you're up. Greg.
All right. Hopefully I won't regret this.
You charge into a room with 3 bugbears. Oh, what's one owlbear?
Yeah,
I got to lower the quality of this map. Man, it's too much.
Yeah, the owlbear is a different beast altogether. Owlbears are scary. And so let's see. And I missed, of course. And I hit with that one. All right. So, and everything is just crawling.
It's because of the map, and so it's too. I got it too high res. I'll dim it down. So.
All right. So now the owlbear is going to gore me.
Yeah, it gets. First you hear him kind of step up, kind of stand up like a grizzly, and you just hear this screech, and he comes back down with a beak attack, trying to drop it down on your head. Oh,
he fumbled. Compelled to try and stop the fighting by any means necessary.
Such a majestic beast.
How am I robbed of this? Owlbear compulsion.
You just have to run away, probably.
I guess so. So his movement. All right. So he
was scared of Free Walker.
Yeah, you roared back at him, basically, and he went, hoot, 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 hoot. And you see him crash through 10, 20, 30, and he runs this way.
It's funny. It looks like he's crawling.
Well, it's moving to me, so you give it a second to catch up. So, but
it's funny. You did something to both Lorne and Free, and now I got those arrows that
there. I locked the tokens. You can't move them if I lock them.
I'm not talking about locking that. I'm seeing arrows pointing them.
When you lock the tokens, I can change that's your facing direction. Basically,
it's not. The yellow. I can't move the yellow. I'm seeing like distance, like pointers going from both Free Walker.
That's
and
because
you have
a target, and so the target is showing you the distance between you and the target.
Okay.
That's what that arrow point is with the line.
I got you.
Yeah. Once you left click on or control click, whatever it is. So, Yeah, and I've got Lauren target on it. So once you hover over your icon, see you've got 40, and I think he shows 45 for Lauren. That's the distance. Okay, so yeah, he ran off. Morthos, you wake up, you see this beast slam down and miss and hit its beak on a rock next to the ground and go and scared of Free, and runs south.
Look up, look around, go, everything looks good, lay back down.
Okay.
You guys got this.
Okay, so you're not going to get the experience then when we kill it.
Merrivac?
Oh, it's gone.
Was that a banshee? Was that the banshee?
That was owlbear.
Ah.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's see.
It was just a silly owl hooting.
I'm
So
going back to bed, guys.
I guess that what's the range on the bow is 8 feet. Okay. So
you could hit.
Lauren's going to shoot him with his hit him.
Yeah.
Isn't it still dark out?
He has dark vision.
Mm-hmm. He's an elf. But yes, it's dark. But I mean, the moon's out. There's a low light, but not by much. But he'll be
All right.
And
Bart's
Bart.
turn.
All right. Well.
Actually, hold on a second. Wait. When he left from Free, I should have got an opportunity attack against him. Is it too late for that?
No. You would be able to. Go ahead. Yep. That's true.
All right. Let's see.
That's a
I
hit.
saw a 20 on that when the dice was tumbling.
Almost. Yep. Okay. So you got some extra damage for him.
Every bit
And
counts.
Bart's. What would Bart do? He could throw an acid splash at it, I guess.
That magic missile would probably be better.
You want him to use the magic missile already? All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Yep.
So
10 points is better than the 1 or 2 points he usually gets with his acid splash.
yeah. So okay. So there we go. And now it's up to you, Free.
20, 30. I don't have enough moves to get down there, so I'll pull out my bow, my long bow, and I will shoot him. Let's see, that's long sword, long bow.
Hit.
Nice.
And you said you stick an arrow in his back, and he runs up and over a hill. Boom. He ran away.
Vanquished the owlbear without getting hurt.
Okay, and as you're finishing it up, you've noticed that the sun slowly rises on you as the owlbear hoots off into the night, wounded from your fight.
Yeah, that's going to give us some good experience.
Let's see what it does here. Where's my night encounter owlbear? He gets, that's going to give you, that'll do it.
3rd level.
And Morthos, I'll take pity on you and go ahead and give you the 40. So, there you go.
All right.
Everybody is 3rd level. Make it so.
All right.
I was hoping Bart would hop on to be able to tell us what he wants to do.
Dun, dun.
so Bart, what's that going to put him at?
All right, let's see. What does that add? So, feature Eldritch Knight.
Okay, does everybody know how to level themselves up? So,
Yep.
all right.
Yep, I just dragged it over.
Yep, Morthos, same. You got yours? All right. I'm looking at Bart's. What does he get for?
I get spells.
He gets meta magic and spells. And he wanted to change his spell, I believe, take off sleep, because doesn't Lauren have sleep already?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wants to choose. I know he wants
He
to.
was saying Charm Person, I believe.
I think so. We'll give it to him for right now. Oh, but he's got a choice here on this spell deal, so I'm going to wait for a moment.
You want to try to ping him and see if he's...
He said he'll hop on as soon as he gets home. So I sent him an email just to go ahead and do that also. He just wasn't sure of the time. So we'll hold him off because his choice, he's got two choices to make on his meta.
All right, so one of the things that I get as an Eldritch Knight is the weapon bond. Are you familiar with that?
You're about to make me familiar with it, I think.
Yes, I am.
Let's see.
Here you go. I just dropped it in the chat. Okay, it won't let me drop it in the chat.
I'm looking at the feature right now, so...
Okay. So basically what it means is that I cannot be disoriented. And if I put them down or whatever, if I throw a weapon, I can summon it back to me as a bonus action.
You can summon that weapon as a bonus action, causing it to teleport. You can have up to 2 bonded weapons, but you can summon only one at a time with your bonus action. If you attempt to bond with a third weapon, you must break the bond with another one. So
I'm going to do my longsword and one of my hand axes.
Okay. So I'm assuming because you're going to be throwing that one, I guess you want to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a bonus action, right? As a summons.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Now I'm familiar with it. So just put with the weapon bond in the description of that feature, just put the 2 weapons that you're bonded with in parentheses.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So it's not just changing your level from 2 to 3 in the class and level screen?
No, you got to you need to drag your race over. Open up the player's handbook.
Race,
not your race.
class.
Sorry. You drag your class. Sorry. You drag the class over and drop it on top of the class line, and it will bump you up. And if you've got choices to make, it'll start asking you.
Okay.
Yeah, you just don't change the numbering. So did you change your level? Just change it to 2 to 3 manually?
I put it back after I didn't do anything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, when you drag the class over, it'll add all the features automatically as you get 3rd level.
Yeah. It hadn't changed on my screen yet. I'm just wanting to make sure that doesn't break something.
All right, so I get spell casting.
Morthos, you're showing Rogue 3 or Rogue 2?
Well, I have just drug it over, but
Okay.
I have not made any of my selections
That's
yet.
fine.
I'm still
Go ahead and make
reading
the
about
site. Okay, if you dragged it over, that's why it's saying Rogue 3 then. Okay, I just want to make sure it's happening right.
So, Duff, have you looked into any of the modifications or Fantasy Grounds?
As far as what's...
Like when I'm messing around with it on my own, there's a modification called big fonts, so it'll make all the text.
Oh, you're talking about extensions to put into the game and all that, you mean?
Yeah.
I've been looking at the sound one. I'm probably going to move across and do something with sound. I have not done anything with it yet, though. So
I don't know if anybody else has trouble reading stuff on the screen with these. They have such a tiny font that I have trouble reading it. But, I mean, I just didn't know if you'd know about it.
No, I mean, can you not do it on your client side, or do I have to also have it?
Yeah, the DM has to do it. So
okay, well, I got you.
No,
No,
you don't have to do it just for me because I don't know. It might annoy the hell out of me.
let me see what it looks like, and we'll play it off and see what's going on there. So, all right. So Morthos. All right. Let me know. Okay. So everybody, Morthos, are you done yet? Did you answer your questions?
Yeah, I still just got to pick my 3 cantrips.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you get first level spells also?
Yes.
Yeah. I got 2 cantrips and 3 first levels. I got to pick.
All right.
So where is the spell casting page on the character sheet?
Go to the live. Oh, it's on the actions page at the end.
Yeah. Go to actions. Change your mode. Yeah. There you go. And that's your slots. Just leave it at standard. And now you drag your spells into the spell area that you want.
Alright, I get 2.
Maribek, you got any questions or are you good?
I'm good. I'm just trying to decide if I want to ditch any of these spells I've already got.
Yep. You can change them out now or forever hold your peace.
I think you can only do one. You can only change out one spell.
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, don't you gain a new spell with the level?
I do gain, and I added my new, and I'm just wondering if I want to switch out.
I think you can switch out one. So,
Yep.
well, check for Bard.
Powder, protein powder. Well, so to make muscles, to make everything. So changing the diet, adding shakes, and or the next thing.
All right.
Yeah, you can choose one, Maribek, just like
Okay.
Sorcerers. I'm looking at yours. Okay.
And what's the third one?
And then if I want to take out a spell, I guess it's just right click. Okay. Now, I know Bart was saying last week?
Yeah, he's going to change out. He's going to take out sleep, which because I believe
Okay.
Lauren has it and he wants charm person. But I'm going to let him do that because there's some other questions that he has to answer at third level. At thirds, every 3 or 4 levels are pretty big. So as changes to a character. Well, so.
All right, my spells are chosen.
Let me see. Has he said anything? Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right.
I don't know what that says a spell for.
So all those variables we
I think I still only have 3 cantrips.
And now that I have spells, one of the spells that I chose is Find Familiar. I'm going to cast that spell and summon me an owl.
An owl.
An owl.
A owl. All right. So you're gonna.
You want me to read it to you? Or you want me to look it up?
Oh no! I'm just grabbing you. An owl.
I mean, are you familiar with the spell and how it works exactly?
Yeah, we've got another a caster. Yes, has a cat. Monday's group has a cat. So I'm just giving you an owl that you get to. Hold on a second. Let me get a token for your owl. You want brown, white.
Brown.
Let's see. All right. All right. There is your owl. And there you go.
I've got a quick question myself here in regards to combat inspiration with bards. So this says creatures that have bardic inspiration dice can roll that die and add the number rolled to weapon damage. So is it understood then that if I roll bardic, if I give somebody bardic inspiration, that it is combat inspiration, or do I need to take one turn, give bardic inspiration, and then the following turn come back and say, okay, upgrading, so to speak, to combat?
Let me see where is that coming? Combat inspiration. Let me see.
Yeah, I chose the College of Valor for the,
Okay.
and then that's the one of the perks.
Don't see why you can't just call it right then when you give it to them.
Good.
Yeah. So
Extra
What's
roll of
needed?
damage will be helpful. I can see free trash and all kinds of stuff.
what?
When you get a chance, can
know.
you read this Find Familiar spell? Because I have some questions for you about it.
Let's see. Find familiar. Oh, the spell. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yep.
You gain the service of familiar, and it acts independently of it, but obeys your commands. And in combat, it rolls it on it. Okay.
Now, the thing is, it's not just a familiar, it's a spirit that takes an animal form, right?
Right.
So it's not a naturally occurring animal.
It takes their form, though, but it takes on all their characteristics, though.
Okay, so they still need to eat and all that type of thing.
Nah, we haven't.
Eat, sleep.
The
what
guy
I
had a
wanna
cat. No, it takes it on its movement, its hit points, its statistics. If you click on the owl on the tracker, it has to adhere to all those rules there at least. Okay.
When I click on the owl, it doesn't do. I can't even move it.
Oh, well, I have to unlock it now. You should be able to.
Nope.
Okay,
Unless it's just really slow.
Oh, my bad. I have to make it a friendly unit. Now you should be able to. Can you move it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to make it friendly. My bad. I had his enemy.
Oh, there. Okay, there it goes. Now I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So a dark vision 120. Okay, so it has perception +3. Has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and sight. Good. So this our owl can keep watch with us.
Now the spell that I did pick up, Identify.
Okay.
Nice.
And I know,
Oh, nice. I was going to pick that up.
So
Is it one of your options?
It is one of my options, but if you're taking it, I'll take something different.
yeah, I'll keep it. So I know we've got how many items? How many unknown items?
I had some scrolls.
Yep, you've got 2 scrolls, 2 items that you're in pretty certain are magical based. Lauren thinks they are, definitely. So.
All right.
And if I'm not mistaken, Identify you can cast as a have to use
First level
those slots.
divination. Yeah, ritual. So while everybody's around the fire leveling up, if I could use that ritual time.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
To identify those items.
One at a time. You can identify one.
One at a time, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. So, boom. Okay. So, I meant to close that down. Let's open Bart. So, we'll Fortunately, Bart will still only be playing at second level until he gets on. So, but I'm pretty certain he'll choose once, or I'll get him if he doesn't make it on before the end. I'll get with him sometime. To flesh out his character. Okay, so have we all set for the the three of y'all, since you've got Lauren all taken care of, right? Free?
Yep.
Okay, so.
Hold on, let me check. I didn't. He probably got new spells. Third level, he's going to get second level spells.
Yep, he has. Yep, he gets two. He's got 2 slots, at least what I see here. So how many spells does he get though? He is a.
So he's
a cleric.
He gained he's a third level. He got a fourth first level spell and 2 second level. So I have 4 first and 2 second level slots.
Yep. And look over his spells if you want to change any of them out.
Let's see.
Or if you want to wait till Bart gets on to reconvene.
So he gets 2 spells from his domain, right? Actually, I need to get the other cleric.
Let me see.
He's got the Arcana domain.
Okay. So,
and that is not available in the player's handbook. I think that's in the Storm Coast.
Yeah.
Sword Coast.
It should, but that should be available to you if you go. It should.
But when I'm, let's see. The books I'm only seeing the Elemental Evil in the player's handbook.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you don't have it shared. The Sword Coast.
What? Where is it? Sword Coast Player's Guide. I sure do, my friend. Here, let me close it and
Actually, I just didn't have. It wasn't open.
Yeah. Okay, man,
Okay, it's there. All right, good.
So doesn't he get a few extra spell? I mean, the domain gives him some.
Yeah, I think we get 2 more domain spells.
Let's see. Third level, he gets.
Arcana domain. Yeah, he'll get magic weapon and Nistel's magic aura.
In the presentation I gave, we randomly selected. We did not use
magic
weapon. Oh, and Nistel's magic aura.
Gotcha. That's right. Plus, he still gets 2 more of his choice.
Yeah, he gets.
Yeah.
Comprehensive tissue design test simultaneously with at least one of the terms that we offer. And then I pulled the data to see.
Now this spell slots. So the number of spells they know, I think, is different, isn't it? His wisdom modifier plus spell level.
Let me look it up real quick. I believe you are correct. So he.
And that doesn't include the
Arcana one, domain ones, yeah. So he gets spellcasting. You choose the number of spells equal to your wisdom modifier plus your level.
Okay. So his wisdom is +4, and his level 3, so he should have 7 spells.
Yeah.
Not including the other 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only got 5, so he does need 2 more spells.
Yeah. Yep. So that's up to whether you want him first level or second level, right?
Yeah, I can pick any spells that he has slots for. And I'm thinking about swapping. He has both Cure Wounds and Healing Word.
Well, no, it doesn't. The spell slots are the only ones that he can cast. The total that he can know is 7.
I'm considering swapping out Healing Word.
That's
because the Healing Word heals fewer points, but it has a range. It's not touch. Like Cure Wounds is a touch range spell.
It's your call. He's a cleric. What you want to do? Do you feel lucky, punk? So,
Let's see. Where'd my spell list go?
okay. While he's looking that up, Mariback, were you going to do the ritual and try to identify those spells while we're sitting here, kind of
Yes, please.
y'all are waking up and doing that thing. So, all right. So, pick odd or even.
Even.
All right, that would be this one, and it is a boom. There you go, in the party sheet.
Oh, scroll of fireball, guys.
Nice. Give that to Bart.
Look at
It's
that.
not just a wizard, right? He can. He's a sorcerer, right? He can read a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. Yeah, okay.
So the scroll bears the words of fireball written in mystic cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can read it. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. So, what's his? Let's see. He is a sorcerer. So, actually, let me pull that over and look at spells for the sorcerer. And is fireball. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so it's 3rd level. So if he tries to cast it, he has to make an ability check to see whether or not he can fire it off. If he fails, the scroll it disappears and the scroll's lost. So if he casts it, it's still cast, but then it's still lost. So it's a one-shotter. So now
We better save that.
and a wizard can spell on a spell scroll can be copied, but I don't know, is that just a wizard? I don't think a sorcerer can do that. So sorcerer doesn't have a spell book. I think that's right. I'll have to ask him.
We need a wizard.
Okay.
Restoration.
Okay, so there you go. You identified that.
Oh, kick ass. Yeah, he's definitely getting that spell. Prayer of Healing. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier hit points.
There you
Yes, that is definitely one that he's taking.
Now, were you going to do... Oh, Gypsy, really? Don't pull my shoe out. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so... were you going to... How to get that scroll, that spell back, you still got to do a short rest, right? Marat?
No, as a ritual.
It's a ritual, so you...
So it wouldn't...
So
would it not use the slot?
Yeah, if you cast it as a ritual, you don't.
Yeah,
It takes
okay.
longer to cast it.
Yeah,
I don't know how long. So like an extra 10 minutes or something. Or an
I
hour. I don't know.
think it's
It
an
takes
hour.
longer to cast it.
Yeah. So, so it says identify that it's a casting time's a minute, but if you do it as a ritual, I'll put this in this. I'll have to look in the book. We'll say right now an hour. So you guys, you can wait another hour if you're going to try to do the other scroll.
That's fine. We're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
We got all night or day, whatever.
All right.
Now, I just want to let everyone know, just for future reference, if I give any of you Bardic Inspiration, you can use it to hopefully get a success on a roll. If you already roll and you know you get success, you can add it to weapon damage, or as an alternate, if you're attacked by a monster, you can roll it, and then whatever the roll is, the 1d6, you can add it to your AC against that attack.
No, that's nice.
So just keep that in mind if there's some extra uses we've got here.
Very cool.
Okay. Free, you done with Lauren?
No, I'm still going, but you can go ahead and.
Well, basically, so what's happened? Yeah, you spent a couple hours waking up, eating breakfast, Merivac's over there jumping around trying to figure out these scrolls. He figures them out. He waves them up in the air, tell everybody what he just did, and then
What was the second scroll?
Oh, scroll of charm person.
Oh, nice.
so there you go.
Fireball.
So,
Awesome, though.
yep, the sun is rising in the east as always, and you find yourself in the ruins and deciding, I guess, to begin your venture north onto the trail to Agatha's lair.
Is that the Banshee's name?
Yeah, you know her name's Agatha. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, guys, Agatha. She's like a friendly old grandma.
Do you have this comb that we're supposed to?
What?
Maybe I should have asked that before we left town.
Sorry.
Who has the comb? I think Lauren does.
What comb?
The sister gave you a comb to use to bribe Agatha to tell you
What's
what.
it called?
It's just a silver comb.
That tricky Lorne.
It's not on his inventory.
He probably just
I
forgot
just
to
give it
type
to. Just you got it. No, I'm not worried about it. So
Okay, he's going to give it to Merrivac.
okay, Merrivac wants to go visit the Banshee, right? So
Yep.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Merrivac has the high charisma, so we'll let him deal with the band.
And I've got high hair, in case you don't notice that. So this comb has
Okay.
multiple uses.
well, then I believe that Merrivac and Bart were the ones that were giddy-upping on getting to the Banshee. So Merrivac, you're in the
And Morthos was there too. He was the deciding vote.
Morthos. Did you want to go play with the Banshee?
Oh yeah, let's go play with the Banshee.
This is gonna be great, guys.
All right. So you notice that there is a trail, a lightly worn trail heading north out of the ruins of Connieberry into the forest line, and you'll just kind of notice that it is,
Which map are we on now?
I just fired y'all back to the main map, the overhead map. So where Connieberry's at, and
Gotcha.
you've got a trail just kind of heading off that direction. Okay.
Okay.
So what are we doing? Who's doing what?
I think we're still going to be the same marching.
Yeah,
Basically.
the wagon won't go in the trail. It won't go into the tree line. You can get it up there a little bit, but from there it's on foot.
Yeah, we'll just ride it up to the to where it can't go any further, and we'll
Okay.
we'll just stake out the oxen so that they can graze on the grass,
Okay.
go into the trees.
All right. So here you go. You kind of forge around. There you go.
Forest grows darkest.
And this map's a little off, but it is what it is.
A door going inside.
I think this is the place, guys.
It is. Oh, darn it. So I keep doing that. I keep dragging them from the portraits instead of the combat tracker. I'm not very bright sometimes. Let's just set this up. Oh, we can't forget the owl now.
Yep.
All right, there's your owl. And
Yeah, he's
Bart-
going to
Bart's
So
going to be
these
so
are-
mad that he can't see the Banshee. Okay, sorry about that. So you see the trail and you see kind of the, but definitely is a dome-like
Go
shelter.
for it, Merrivac.
so the owl will just kind of fly up here and perch and see if he can look through the dome.
Yeah, you kind of see in, and you can kind of get a perception from him.
I'll look through his eyes and see what he's. 17.
Well, I just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. You said it perception, so I thought you wanted to roll.
No, yeah.
Okay, let's go see what's up.
Yeah, guys, let's go.
Maybe you should not sneak up on her and should announce that we're here.
Well, this looks like it's an entrance to a building, so we're like stopping right here in front of the doorway.
Yeah, is there a door?
It's just kind of a little doorway. There's not a door, though. No.
A low doorway.
It's just kind of a little opening. That you
I'm just
you
I'm just gonna pound on the frame. Agatha.
Okay. Here we
Be
go.
nice.
We got your comb.
And
I cast protection from good and evil.
Yeah, let's not.
So, he casts protection from good and evil. I'm casting friendship on Merrivac.
Okay. Whoa. Do you not know it's death?
what now?
Agatha.
And Lauren is going to cast guidance on Merrivac.
Okay.
So you should have advantage to charisma checks from me.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I can't track the. Let's see. I can't drag the spell onto him. So that
Who are you trying to? From Lorne?
From Lorne onto Merrivac, it's touch a willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add a number to an ability check.
It shows advantage a charisma check. Yeah.
I've got
That was me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can roll with advantage and then add a d4 to it.
Or you can choose which skill check to use to add the d4 to. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same roll as you're doing advantage on.
Okay.
Okay. So
all right, I'm just
you hear her screech out like that, and she she's hovering there, and she doesn't move. She's just kind of floating out to you, and she goes, and why are you here? What do you want?
So I'm gonna just take a couple steps closer.
That is far enough.
Ooh. I understand. I hear you. We come in peace. We are but foolish mortals.
Oh, foolish is true. Peace is unknown. How do I know?
Because I come with this comb.
Put it on the table there, little one. And step back, please.
Okay, I kind of just skip over because I'm really excited by this. I pop it on the table and then slide back.
And you see her floats over to it, and she stares at it and looks at you a little bit. Very well. I know that you seek many things. You may ask me one question, and I will give you an answer. What is it you seek? What is it you want to know from me?
Only one question?
Is that your question?
No. I'm trying to think of a way to ask to get more questions. This seems like a wish. Okay, well.
I have one question in 9 parts.
Genius.
Do not be foolish of me. Do not mock me.
No. So we did come for a serious purpose.
And what would that be?
Sister Gurail.
Oh, yes. The mortal fool.
Yes, she sent us from Phandalin. She feels that you might be able to tell us the location of a spell book.
Bowgentle spell book, yes. I know I know all about Bowgentle's. Fine to beat me down even in my death. She begins to recite, and she goes into a tale that she traded the book many years ago to a necromancer named Tsernoth, Tsernoth, from the city of
T-S-E-R-N-O-T-H.
yeah, Sirnoth, T-S-E-R-N-O-T-H, from the city of Erebor, I-R-I-A-E-B-O-R.
Oh, slow down, man.
That's all right.
I-R-Y.
I-R-I-A-E-B-O-R. That's the name of the city.
Okay.
More than 100 years ago. But it has been that long. She does not know what became of the book afterwards, though.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
That's
Or is this? I mean, it's related to what you've just told me.
you can try to persuade her. Give a persuasion check.
Okay.
It's a charisma
Charisma.
check, right?
Yes, it is.
So
Yes.
It's with advantage then.
Charisma.
You should have the ability persuasion.
crit.
Yeah, so
Nice.
little one, you amuse me with your hopping. What is it you want?
Could I please just touch you?
At your peril.
You may lose that level.
Is this gonna hurt? I've just never been this close to a banshee before, and I want to have this story to tell my kids if I ever have kids.
Can Lauren do like an Arcana check or something? That's a bad idea.
Arcana check to do what?
To see if touching a banshee is a bad idea.
Roll it up if you want to.
Not 20.
Yeah, they have a corrupting touch, necrotic damage.
Okay, well, Lauren will step forward and say, Meravac, that's a bad idea with a capital B. Don't touch the banshee.
Okay, well then in that case, my question would just be then, you traded this book to Cernoth. Do you know where we can find? It was 100 years ago. Where was this at?
As I said, little one, after that I have no idea what became of the book. Now leave, please.
See if she knows the black spider.
She disappears.
All right.
Guys, I don't feel she was very helpful.
Oh, we got what we came for.
I know. We got a banshee, and now we got to go find a necromancer. Could today get any better?
Yeah, it could. All right. Well, I guess
this was amazing, guys.
I guess
The
we'll
stuff of stories.
That's
Yeah,
right.
did you see me? Did you
Return
see me
back
when I
out.
touched her? Can I
No.
do? I want to do a deception, and I just want to tell everybody that I completely touched that banshee. I don't know if they saw it from the angle where they were at. Oh, whoops! I did it with advantage. We'll just.
Well, you didn't. They all kind of giggled and laughed, shook their heads, and you see them all turn around and just kind of, Bart
Yeah,
kind
walk
of,
away.
yeah, exactly. They just kind of, okay, we're done here. So it was.
I swear I touched her, guys.
So
It's okay. I believe you.
it was anticlimactic, say the least. So, yep. But you got your wish, Meravac. You got to see the banshee. So.
And we didn't have to fight. That was good.
Nope, you did not. So you find yourself back at Connieberry. All right.
Do you guys remember when we left Phandalin and I was like, this is going to go so smoothly? I knew she wasn't going to attack. I knew it from the outset that this would go down the way that it
The
did.
bard is
You had more
throwing.
faith in the evil undead than I did.
The bard is throwing down the smack. So, all right.
Well, it shouldn't be
Where
too
to now,
far
guys?
to the well, right?
I just drop it.
So you're back at Connieberry. You've got an answer to a question, and that's it. And it's coming up toward the end of, it's mid-afternoon, midday, sorry to say.
Why don't we go ahead and crash here again, and tomorrow we can head southeast into the hills and go find that tower.
Anybody else?
That's beautiful.
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right, let's see what happens during the rest of your day. Nothing. Okay, so it's nighttime. Go figure. And we'll put up we'll go to one of the lesser maps that doesn't drag everything down for y'all.
We don't even need a map unless we're gonna get.
Well, it's nighttime, so you're going to have watches. So I would prefer that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would just think it'd be easier if you rolled and nothing happened, then we don't.
Yeah, well, I'll put it up. It's right now, so we'll do the two. Let's see. So we're doing 3 watches, so we know your order. And first watch, second watch, and third watch. Who's got third watch?
That was Lauren, and was it Mortos with Lauren?
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So
Bart.
Well, Free has the owl to help him out now, so you guys could Lauren and Mortos could take the third watch.
So put Lauren where you want him free. All right.
But does the owl need sleep?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times wizards use familiars as like guards to watch them while they're sleeping and stuff like that. So that's pretty common.
Yeah.
So the owl will keep watch also.
Okay. So, and I need perception rolls then from the 3 of you, Morthos, the owl, and Lorne. All right. That's Lorne.
I forget. So
Throw his
rolled the owl. Owl had a 15.
Yeah, Owl's
that
fine.
was initiative.
Yeah, so.
That was.
Oh, not
that
initiative. Yeah, hold on. That's, yeah.
We can still take the roll, right? So it was 9, and I think the bonus might be the same. Perception is +4 also, yeah, so it's going to be the same roll.
So everybody, okay, yep. So guess what? Your friendly, it's a new one. Yeah. And so Morthos, Lorne, and the owl will get, we'll get a.
The owl can communicate to me telepathically within 100 feet, so he can wake me up.
Sure, he can. With a big hoot.
Telepathic?
Well, we've seen these guys before. They just come, check out the fire, and leave.
Hoot, hoot. Yeah, the owl's trying to talk to
He
it.
went and got buddies.
Yeah,
Look
exactly.
at the spells.
I'm
spell
teasing.
says-
I'm teasing you,
Okay.
man. I'm teasing.
All right. You sound like
Yeah, I
you
know,
weren't
but I'm going to let stuff hard slide, but then I'm going to say, oh, no, the owl can't talk to you in your sleep. You're dead asleep. Sorry. It's not happening. So,
All right, I can take it.
yep. Okay, so that gives Morthos, Lorne, and the owl a round before we go into combat. Okay?
So, just so I know, is the owl hooting audibly loudly, or is
Oh,
it
yeah.
telepathically communicating?
Both.
Okay, so I do know that an alarm is being raised.
If you want to assume that, sure.
Okay, let's see. So, if he occupies part of a square, he's occupying the whole square per counting distance, right?
Him?
Yeah.
You talking about where I'm going to
The
put?
owlbear.
Yeah. there you
The
go.
owlbear is a
Oh,
large
okay.
thing.
There we
I thought
go.
it was large, so maybe
He is a large animal, yeah. So he
So they're
is.
supposed to take up 4 squares large.
Yeah.
They're supposed to occupy 4 whole squares like
There you
that.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
So yeah, we get a free action, or we got to roll initiative first?
No, everybody should roll initiative. You do. I do need that. But you 3 get an action beforehand. Holy moly! All right, Bart needs a. Where's he at? Initiative.
Man, free
Holy
like a
moly!
round.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, but the 3 of you get an action before.
A full turn action, or just like a free action?
Free action.
Okay, well then I'm going to
Full
move.
free. You can move and shoot. You get a full action. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Sorry, does this put me 30 feet away from the owlbear by your math too?
5, 10, 50, yeah,
Yeah.
well,
25.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then I'm going to make sure that I kick Maravac with a free action to wake him up, and then for my actual action, I'm going to cast my newfound spell, Witch Bolt, at the owlbear.
Okay, so first, Maravac, I need to take this effect off you. I think that was the charisma check from earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and Morthos, you can target the owlbear, and then once you do that, hover over your icon, and you'll see the distance.
Okay, yeah, I see it now that I targeted him. I'm at 30.
Okay.
Cool. So now I'm attacking him with that spell that I have him targeted, and let's hope this hits. It does not.
No, it didn't.
All right. Yeah, Lauren is going to
So,
let's see. You guys a spell secondary damage increases by 1d6. Okay, I'm gonna do guiding bolt at him at second level.
okay.
That's gonna be a 5d6 damage if it hits. Let's see. What my group. Actually, there we go. All right. So, guiding bolt. Hit. Good. All right. So I'm just gonna, because it's his next level higher, I'm gonna just drag dice up there to him. It didn't get him.
Okay.
All right.
What were you trying to do?
I'm rolling 5 dice, but it's not going on. Not actually totaling them up or anything. It's just dropping it.
You don't have. Oh, okay. Because Lauren doesn't have the owlbear targeted. Hold on.
Yeah, I was dragging it onto the combat tracker.
Huh. We should here try the damage again now with them targeted.
Yeah, it's just dropping them and it's not rolling them.
Okay, let me see what you're doing. Let me Lauren. And so this is which one?
Guiding bolt. You can cast it. It's 46. If you cast it at a level higher, it's 1d6 per level higher. So I'm doing it at second level for 5d6.
There's the 4, but I need one more d6. I threw 1, so here let me just drop another one in there. So that is 18 now. Yep. All right. Boom.
All right.
Well,
and
so how do you change that? How do you cast it at a higher level if you want?
You just mark off the second level slot instead of the first level slot.
Well, that's the spell slot, but I'm talking about, I think actually in the magnifying glass, you can go in there and add, I think the damage you go 5d6 radiant if you're going to cast it as a higher level. So,
okay.
Yeah. So were you just grabbing 5d6 die and throwing them?
Yes.
You got to do it from the actual spell itself in the damage area.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
Yeah. So
I'll figure that out.
yeah, we'll look at it anyway. We got closer. Okay, so that's Lauren. Morthos, you did your deal. Yeah. What's the owl doing?
Owl's not doing anything. Owl can't. The familiar can't attack.
Okay.
But, well, you said Free Walker got a free attack also. He hasn't gone yet.
No, not free. He only the 3 that were the owl did. He can alert you, but you're top of the order. So we're now in a combat. So now you get your movement. Yeah.
I hit with my longsword.
Woo. Fine. There you go.
All right. Hopefully he's not going to tear me up too badly. All right, and he's going to pass his turn.
Now you're at Lauren.
To Lauren. Lauren is going to cast Bless. Let's see. I can target 3 people with Bless.
Okay, you can drag that effect on 3 people then.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. And let's see. And he'll go on to the Morthos. And we'll give it to Merrick back also.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay, well, here we go. Let's see as he stands up to roar and lets out his hoot, hoot, who the hell are you? Onto Free Walker. He drops down with a beak attack and misses. And then, perturbed at himself, he swipes. I didn't mean to do that. And I didn't grab it. All right, come here. Hits with his claws.
All right, I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance to try to negate some of that. It's a D12 plus my Constitution, which is 2. So
Okay.
3.
So you take 3. You take 3 off. Is that what you do?
Yeah, drop 3 off. So I'll drop that down to 11.
Okay. All right. Merrivac.
All right, I am. Just in case this goes a little longer than it needs to, we'll do.
I don't think it's going to be like the last owlbear.
We'll do vicious mockery on this.
You knew it was coming, folks.
Hey!
The gnome was laying out some nasty words to the owlbear.
What did I do wrong?
Oh, but he, yeah.
He's not speaking my language.
No, he kind of tilts his head a little bit, like a dog would, and listens to it and then stares back at this towering Free Walker in front of him.
All right, and then I'll toss my Bardic Inspiration onto Free.
His combat
Combat Inspiration.
That's right. So drop
Looking at you, Free.
Have you got that? You want me to drop it on him, or do you want to do it?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Last time I wasn't able to.
Yeah, let me see here.
And I checked the effects, and I still don't.
You drop it on Free, right? There we go. Okay. Boom. Anything else?
That's going to be it.
All right. Morthos.
All right, gonna move in a little bit closer. And we'll go not that close. Yeah, you can move 30 and still attack, right?
Yes, you may.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to stay here at 20 feet away in case my spell misses, and I'm going to attempt the spell a second time. So trying with my last spell slot to do Witch Bolt.
Okay. You got a hit.
All right, D12 lightning damage.
Okay.
And the neat thing about this spell is it is constant. So as long as I do not have anything that causes me to lose my action and I stay here, next round he will take another D12 of lightning damage.
And this is Witch Bolt, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm bringing it up so I can see what. Okay. Yeah, it's just there's just a line, a kind of a crackling form of arc coming from you to the target as you. Yep, that's right.
So
okay.
As long as I stay here and in blasting him, he's going to take a D12 every round. So hopefully no one walks between that line of lightning or he doesn't come after me.
All right. So the owl, not going to do anything. Is just going to try to talk to the owlbear, calm it down. Okay. Yep. All right. Bart's up. So Bart is going to sit over here and he'll just do his old. He's going to come here. Damn map. Yeah. He'll get over here by Lorne and he'll do his old standby magic missile. Right. 2, 3. Boom. And pass the turn. Free, you're back to you.
All right, Free is going to do his second wind. 1d10 plus fighter level, retrieve hit points. Hopefully get a better roll. 6 back. So that's going to put me down to a wound of 5 instead of 11. And then he's going to attack this guy again. Missed. Hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to add that Bardic Inspiration 6d6 on that for 1. So add 1 more hit point to the owlbear.
I did. Yep.
All right, and you can take off the Bardic Inspiration.
All right, so let's see. This one right here. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, you got Lauren now.
Let's see. Lauren is going to close the distance sum. We'll go one more. Sorry, I meant to put them on a square there.
Yep.
And let's see. And we do Sacred Flame.
Okay. Save.
Success. Nothing. Okay,
Yep,
pass
yep.
turn.
Well, he does his same routine. He swipes at a bit. Oh, wow. So you're going to get, he got a good swipe there. And then he attacks with his claws and hits. And free drops, guys. You see us.
That's why I moved one closer so I'd be able to heal him on his next turn.
All right, so there you go. Maravac, you see the Goliath just fall to the ground under the crushing weight of the owlbear. Its claws straight, pull down both shoulders and just claw straight down. You know, just hoots and howl, and just trying to, you see it going to smash its beak into his chest on the next attack.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Free.
From Free. Oh,
You know what? I've got a new spell here. I'm gonna try Shatter on this owlbear. Now this says, before I throw
Read
this,
that carefully before you cast it.
yeah, well, I want to pick a spot where, because it says it's a 10-foot
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. So I want it to be on the square. Let me move my
You
view
want
here.
to, yeah, you'd want
I
to
want the
back
square
that
to-
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I want it to be right behind him, like where his front left leg is. So
It
that way,
is
within
a-
that 10, it won't impact.
Let's see. So hold on. It's a 10-foot square, so you could drop it
It's a
in.
square. It's a radius, so it's not going to be a
10 foot
square.
10-foot radius. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's bring this back this way. So it'd be this, right? Yeah. 10-foot sphere. My bad. Okay. Apparently, I didn't go to school. Okay. So there you go. So as long as he's in that sphere, yeah, you could bring it up. Yeah. So, well, it's not going to. Yeah, anything in there because Free's down, so he doesn't have to make any type of save. So only the owlbear.
There we go.
Okay. So you cast that, and you will drag the die. You drag the die onto the owlbear, and that will make this saving throw for the owlbear. And he saved.
Still
So
takes half damage on that, though, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
it failed half. A creature takes damage on a failed save, half damage on a success. So now just grab the damage die and drag it on this owlbear, and it will take care of the damage for you. It will half it for you. So he took 7. Yep, that's it.
All right, and then combat inspiration on Morthos.
Okay, throw it on him. And Morthos, you were up now as you watch this happen in front of you.
Back up a little bit to the max range of the spell and maintaining concentration to keep the lightning damage on him.
All right, so drag that damage die on him. Okay. Yep. Now, Free, when you're down, what happens to your familiar now?
Nothing.
He still sticks around because...
Yeah, I'm not dead.
Okay, making sure.
If I die, then he'll be gone. But as long as I'm still living, he'll stick around.
All righty. So Bart sees this, and Bart's going to... Well, that's a good question. He'll throw some acid splash on it, I guess. What's the range on that thing? 60 feet, yeah. So he failed. And so he got some more damage. All right. Free, you saved on your first success, and you get the saving throw. Wow, really, it added it in. So, all right, and Lauren's now up.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how to add drag a die in there.
Okay, so tell me what you want to do, because I have to do it from here. I will. So, just make.
I think I got it.
Okay.
He's going to cast the Cure Wounds, on as a second level spell on Free.
Okay, so to do that,
I got it.
Okay, you did. Okay, I'm just trying to help. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I figured it out.
He's yelling at me, guys.
No,
Damn.
I just let you know I figured it out. That's all.
No
yelling.
He's gonna make me cry.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to see that. Actually.
Well, it'll be recorded for you. So okay. So
actually, I guess he had to step up to it to heal Free, but Free's going to play dead still.
well, the owlbear just looks and sees Lauren now, and comes over here. Actually,
Sits right.
Yeah, you can't. There you go.
Yeah, I know that. So look, he's just trying to tell me my biz. All right, so he slams his beak. Down on Lauren, and hits, and then does a swipe of his claws, and hits. Yep, and just scrapes half the armor off of Lauren. Marivac, you're up.
All right.
Healing. We need healing here.
I don't. And I guess I could. I mean, maximum 7 hit points. Is that really gonna do anything? I think what we need is a.
I've got 10 hit points.
What you gonna do, Marivac?
I think I'm so conflicted. I see Free sitting there.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna.
see an owl bear. I look at Free. I look at the owl bear. I look back at Free.
You look over your shoulder at Agatha.
I look at Bart. I look at Morthos. And in the end, I feel that what's best is to go after the owlbear. Oh, look at that max heal! Oh, come on! And then combat inspiration on Free Walker. You like how I built the suspense? I said I was attacking. Heal. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
the viewer count probably just shot up like 2 people.
That's the Freeze left speechless. You notice that? You know, he's just shaking his head as he's laying on the ground. I've got this group to deal with. Yeah, Morthos, you're up.
Maintaining concentration for my lightning damage.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Holy moly, macaroni! All right, and North, and then Bart will throw another acid splash at it. It failed again. I don't think he's ever hit twice in a row with that. So, Free, you are healed.
Free
He's got combat inspiration as well.
He can, he's half movement to stand up, but you're not going anywhere, I don't think. So,
nope.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You need to take an extra attack.
Okay, so you got the damage, and now you get...
Dying.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You just killed him. So... You survived the owlbear.
Again.
Keep the lightning crackling on him until he's about medium rare.
Okay.
Whew.
Yep.
All right.
That
Time
was...
for some more healing.
Yeah, that was... Whose watch was that? That was...
Morthos and Lauren.
So that was
the last watch.
That was the last watch. So, yeah, it's going to be a daytime session to heal if you want to take unless you just want to do healing die.
I just did one cure on him. We'll do another on Free. All right, and then Lauren can do a short rest to spend some hit die on himself.
Just
And
do
then
a,
again, you've got that extra 1d6 for my Song of Rest if needed.
it's up to y'all.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, what does a short rest put us to about noon?
No, it's 30 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Time to take a rest.
All right.
We're
So,
in our nest. There's your. Who needed that?
that was
How many of
Lauren.
these do I need to roll?
Let's see. You got 7 plus that 1 will drop him down to 2, so that'll be sufficient.
And then you don't get one free.
I'm only down 1 hit point now, so it's
Okay, so the bardic inspirations come off.
yeah. The bless will be over too. It only lasts 10 minutes, so I think if you just did a reset the initiative, I think it would have gone away.
Is it? Let's see. It
No?
didn't.
Okay.
Mm-mm. So I will. There we go. Okay. So it's now mid-morning, and fresh carcass of an owlbear lays there, and you proceed to. I guess you're going to head south, correct?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't
Yep.
do any good to search the owlbear to see if he has anything on it.
No, he has no pockets.
I want to pluck one feather out of the owl bear.
Actually, I want to take his claws and make a nice necklace out of it.
Okay. You can. Yep. You got some claws. You can put those in your
Yeah.
inventory.
I'll make the necklace at a later point, but let's see. Claws. Oh, is it owlbear claws?
Mm-hmm.
It's 10, right? He has 10 claws.
Yeah.
Oops. There we go. All right. Cool.
Okay. So we're heading. The party's going to head south, right?
Yeah.
All righty. So you begin to move south. Here, everybody's back. And it's going to. So. I hate this. I need to grid this map. I just don't want to. Kind of defeats the purpose, but from where y'all are at, you see it's going to take you.
Can't you just, once you get them down, can't you just lock the token files and drag them on?
I think. Let me see. Lock the tokens. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can do that. And telling me my biz again.
I'm just reminding you. You're the one that said to remind you when
Yeah,
you.
I know. Okay, so it's going to take you with the wagon and all that. It'll take you a good bit of the rest of the day, and as you.
I'm gonna have the owl
Yep.
fly ahead and scout around.
There
Come
you go.
back with any warnings of anything.
Yep. Okay. And that's kind of what you begin to see as you crest the ridge.
Oh, nice. A 10.
You said it's going to take most of the day. Is that what you said?
Well, it was mid morning, and to get over there and move, you're going to be pulling into at dusk, and you begin to see this. Okay.
Yeah, let's hang back a ways from the tower and camp for the night. That way we can get all of our spells back and everything before we wander into this place.
You're not worried about getting ambushed in the middle of the night by whoever it is? Don't you want to see who it is before we set up the camp?
Well, I can have the owl kind of do a flyby and see who it is, right? So I would rather not wander in there when we're out of spells. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense. I just, first thing is setting up a camp is secure a good perimeter, and we don't even know who's right next door to us. So I think we need to make sure, find out who
Hopefully they don't
that
know
is.
we're here either.
So tell me, y'all need to look at the map, and so the tower area, like I said, is. Let me get a little bit more centered like this. Okay. Where do y'all want to set up at? Because you're going to have to.
I'm thinking around where the owl. Side of that hill, the tower. So that way, we won't be visible from them. Hopefully, they won't even know we're there, and we can camp.
All right.
You want to send the owl into their camp and see who's there? That may change what we want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him do a scouting run, fly over.
He really kind of flying over. Here's I will give you this to see. You don't see any movement.
And it's still daylight, right?
It's dusk. It's sun is setting.
Well, owls can see in the dark, so that's okay.
Yeah. Well, this may be more undead if it's empty during the day.
Yeah, this was, I think, was the place where they set the zombies.
So you can give me a perception check with the owl if you want.
All right. Let's see. And my fantasy rounds is.
Yeah, mine just it's really slow. It was yesterday too. So
Let's see. Where's my owl? 14.
yeah. So from seeing the perimeter and kind of in the courtyard area, and you see a light burning kind of faintly in the tent, but you see no movement.
There's the tent. Okay. All right. So he'll fly back and report that to me, and I'll share that with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
The light in the tent, nobody else seen. So you also have him fly circuits around the hill area where we're camped at and look for any threats that might be in the area.
Say that again. I'm sorry. One more time.
So have the owl fly around the hills.
Yep.
In the area or where we're at and scout and see if there's any threats in the area.
Give me a roll real quick for the owl. Nothing. So
Ooh, field mouse.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much it was a little distracted.
Well, hopefully that was an accurate assessment.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, being a of the roguish type, I kind of like the idea of maybe sneaking up on whatever's in this camp in the middle of the night. So I'm fine with setting up camp wherever, but maybe we should take a closer look once we have the cover of darkness.
Yeah. Well, 4 of Lauren's 6 spell slots are used up at this point. He's got 2
both of mine are.
Yep.
Right.
So
that's why I wanted to sleep and get our spells back before we try to go in.
All right.
Do
So
you think we'll make it through the night without getting attacked?
Anyway, I think our chances are better than if we wander into that camp where the zombies are at.
Could be another owl bear.
That's a good point.
That's possible. It could be nothing.
Yeah, a guaranteed attack versus a chance of attack. So yeah, probably better to camp it out.
all
Well,
right.
I mean, technically it's 2 chances of attack. We don't know.
This is
As
true.
much as I want there to be undead in there, because that would be icing on the cake of an amazing day.
Well, what if we have to fight an undead owlbear now?
That's right. Okay.
You're-
So
Your ideas are a little skewed there, Marivac.
it's always skewed. Come on now.
Has anybody died?
Not yet.
Well,
I came close to
you
it.
came
that
close.
last
That's
outbreak.
right. So
I threw you a heel.
Yeah,
I
Marivac, we've been adventuring together for a long while now. I just have to ask, what the hell is your obsession with the undead?
It's just I've never been able to see any of the. I mean, I've heard stories. I've told a lot of stories.
all right, set up yourself under campfire. So the 4 of you, free your first watch up, right?
Yeah, I'll come over here and I have the owl on the other side.
All right, so here we go.
Please, not another owl bear.
And
Theoretically, if there needs to be prepared for the actual challenge.
okay, and see, they come from. All right,
Should do perception.
give me a second. Yes, sir. 1, 2.
Trains that are using are often owned.
Go ahead and give me your perception check.
Steel soldiers. Or sometimes animal soldiers.
All right.
21 and 17.
Oh, for the owl. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So
Actually, the owl gets advantage. I forgot about that.
it
but
don't matter.
I don't think we know worry about it.
You're not going to need it. Give me an initiative rolls from everybody, please.
Goblins. Where's Lauren?
Maybe they're Droopy's friends.
immunity, it's well known that the goal is to get the captive whole.
Ooh,
Hey.
7 of them.
All right. So you get a free.
Get up! We're under attack. And are these guys all carrying bows?
You'll find out. Yeah, goblins have weapons and bows. Yep.
Yeah, I was just wondering as which they have in hand.
You'll find out.
Alrighty, well then I will target Goblin 4 there, and I'm going to throw my hand axe at him. So that's 7 points, and then as my bonus action, I'm going.
Sorry, you cut out. Say that again.
I said as my bonus action, I'm going to summon my axe back to my hand,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then I'm going to come back over here.
All right. Did
And
you?
I did yell the
There you go.
alert to get up.
I was
ready.
gonna say.
I want to make sure they're waking up.
Making sure. Okay. So, all right. And your owl just kind of hopping up in the tree there. And,
Yep.
all right, Lauren's up.
All right. So he has not had any rest yet. Right?
No, he has not.
Alrighty. Let's see. What's the range? 60 feet. All right. That's enough. All right. So he's going to cast Sacred Flame on that guy. Did it target him?
I didn't,
target him.
I didn't say who, which goblin.
Goblin 1. It says he's targeted in the combat tracker.
All right.
Failure. There it is.
Yeah,
It
I just failed it. Yeah, there you go. So,
Okay. Oh, sorry. That was the wrong die.
holy
You,
moly.
Take that. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Can you take that off of him? Oh, Goblin 1. He was just, there you go.
Yep.
Crap. Still the wrong button.
That's
4.
There you go. There we go. Okay. Well,
My
back.
bad. Sorry
That's
about
it.
that.
Now it's having to run the extra characters is a pain. Morthos, you're up.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Should have had him
25.
cast Bless again.
Is stealth or hiding a free action or a full turn action?
It depends on your character, but if it's not part of it, it's a full action.
They're just goblins. I'll take a ranged shot at one.
Okay.
Map issues here. Hold on a second. Can't zoom out long enough to see everyone. I'm gonna target Goblin 4, the wounded one,
Okay.
and take a pluck at him with a short bow. And miss.
All right. Free, you're up now.
All right. I'm gonna drop my weapons, pull up my bow, and then take another shot at Goblin 4.
Hit. And whammo.
And
Here we go. So, we're going to... I see him chunk number 1 chunks a javelin at free and
that's
misses.
gonna not going to be long distance.
And then the javelin gets 30 to 120.
Yeah, but I'm 40 feet away, so that puts him.
He missed.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
I know you are. So, and he doesn't. He saw that goblin saw the disaster that was, as you've noticed, and now pulls out his short bow, and also plucks you. Uh oh.
Crap. Should have kept my mouth shut. I did 4 points. That's not so bad.
3 does the same thing and misses. And they move up. Their range is 30. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see them run in. Mariback. There you go. You got some goblins coming at you.
Typical Tuesday. All right, I'm going to cast my. I can't. Vicious Mockery, is that what you said? Let's see. Whoops, that's 15. Can I move this? Can I move this circle once it's?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. There should be a dot in there.
Grab it. There you go.
What are you
All
casting
right.
at him?
I'm going to be casting my Shatter. I'm going to try to hit all 3.
Okay. Roll their saves. On 5,
Right
6,
here.
and 7. Success. Try number 6.
Oh, I hate these guys.
That,
They'll still get half damage, but
Yeah.
that may be enough to get all 3 of them.
All right. Roll your damage on them all.
Nice.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and who's next? Lauren's next. Morthos.
Oh, Bart's next.
Oh yeah, Bart. Okay, then I'm gonna go.
Well, everybody is before because it goes to order
Well,
then.
I was trying to assess my
Yeah.
combat inspiration, but I'm gonna toss it to free. I think we can get the most damage out of that.
Okay. All right. Owl doesn't anything, and
Nope.
Bart will do his. He is sitting at. He's still got a magic missile he can cast, so he saw the damage that you did to the goblin, so he's going to hit him one at a time.
Kill Stealer.
Oh, missed the one. But he's going to just do each. Try to get as much damage to him as he can. And he is in. So. Alright. Lorne.
All right. Lauren is going to cast Bless. So let's see. Let's see. Here's Bless. We're going to put that on free. I'm going to put that on Morthos. And he's going to put that onto Marillac.
Okay.
All right.
Morthos.
Another arrow pluck at this goblin number 3.
Hit.
Whack.
You did.
All right. So 10, 15, 20. There we go. And let's see. I need to change my. Oops. Move my whole map instead of scrolling it.
Yeah.
Kick him off. Challenge.
Consider the dangers of vaccination and make sure that you
Missed.
research properly before you come to
Ooh.
How in the world did I miss?
They terrorize you, the little fiends.
Even with the bless, I can't hit him.
Yeah. Missed Morthos. They saw that. And he's going to check his javelin at free. And hits.
This has been valuable to you.
And then this one's going to shoot his
Support this mission by way.
and miss.
Enables us to continue
These
all
two now.
resources that touch and impact lives that have been devastated due to autoimmune. Powerful tool.
And
Things that totally
Goblin
protect
7.
in the first place. It allows us to get this information to the public for free. Support of the stress and pressure on families fighting
Merriback,
autoimmune
you're up.
All right, guys. Not sure what's going on here, really, but I'm going to move on in, and I'm going to take a swipe with my longsword.
No, the bar's going to jump in there and show. Oh, no. No. Thought you might show him how to do it.
I thought so too. Where that's how I imagined it all playing out that way.
That's how I imagine it playing out all the time too. It doesn't
Doesn't
work
work
out.
that way. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
So, Free, do you still have the? Oh no, we never. I can't. I guess I'm out of inspiration because we didn't get that rest in.
That's right.
Do you get that for a long rest or just a short long rest, or can you get it back on a short rest also? Because we had a short rest earlier.
This is a tool to help ensure
Long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
So that's where I'm at.
Al doesn't do anything. Bart, he's going to do his magic missile one more time because that's really all he can put together. So he'll do it here. He'll do it here. And last but not least, this one hasn't been touched, he sees. All right. So he takes them out, and he just takes his hands and swipes them together and go, "That's how it's done, boys," because that's what the fat little elf does. Lauren.
One's going to come around the fire down here, and he's going to heal onto
You.
Free.
Okay. That was not bad.
Okay, to take it. All right, good.
Yep.
All right, and then he is going to back off a few more feet and pass turn.
Morthos.
Yep. Take a
Another
slot
pot
kick
shot.
goblin number 1, but I'm going to back up a little bit because the short bow range is 80 for the standard before you get into long. So just so he can't close the distance on me.
Oh, you finally hit. There you go. Yep.
Nice.
All right. Free. Do your damage.
right.
Can you hit this time? Let's see.
Yeah. First, he's going to use his second wind and get back 8 points, which will drop him down to
one.
the 1.
Yep.
And then he's going to target that bugger right there and hopefully hit him.
He did.
Okay, I'm hung up again. There it goes.
There it goes. He's still standing, though.
What's that?
He is still standing.
Okay, because I'm hung up again.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for my screen to.
It'll update, yeah.
All right, so if he's still standing,
Still standing.
I can't see what happened.
You missed.
Okay. Can you pass my turn because I can't do anything?
That's fine. It's the goblin's
Oh, there it
turn.
goes.
Yeah. So they. All right. They back out of this fight. You see them. Yep.
Yeah.
And
That
this one.
goblin sent back out
Yeah.
to
This.
opportunity attack.
Well, he gets to disengage.
Ah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. He uses his. He has a feat that allows him as a bonus action to disengage, and he will then.
I remember that from
Yeah,
when we fought
yeah.
before. I
He-
just forgot about it.
He books on out. He does his movement.
Yeah, that's a great ability, disengage.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Boom.
So Mervac, that was your circle on the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
You
Hit
can-
your left and right mouse buttons, they'll go away.
Yeah.
On the map.
Left and right,
I got it. There.
because it's definitely not. No, thanks.
I got it. That's easy. Okay, so we're
Check the bodies, recover some arrows.
you can recover what you shot and all that. Yeah, and you got a few javelins, extra javelins, and we're down. We've got they hadn't had a chance to have any rest really. So
Okay, well, it's time to keep doing it again.
So that was
Yeah.
well, actually that was your first watch. So second watch is now up. So that's what Morthos and Merrivac, right? Who's that second
I
watch?
thought we were on third.
It's
Yeah, I think
sec-
I went with Bart second.
It was Lorne and Morthos, so it's on third watch.
It was? I thought it was on yours.
No,
Okay, that's fine. So third watch.
no, Free Walker was watching with the owl.
I thought that was first watch for y'all.
That was first. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
on second.
We're on
watch
second
now.
watch now. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
So
Bart
Morthos
and
was
myself.
third
All
watch.
right, we're watching. I'm rolling it up. I'm rolling it up for you. All right, so that goes by without a hit, no problem. And last watch, put them out there. Who's where?
Oh,
All right, and they are coming in here. All right.
Should have just went into the ruins.
That's
Ooh, nice.
all right. Watch people give me perception rolls, please. All right.
Owl's got 22.
Yeah, and give me one for Lorne,
Oh yeah,
please.
sorry.
All
He
right.
doesn't see anything.
Yeah, neither does
Good thing
Lorne.
we got an owl.
Yeah, so the owl's going to get the owl's going to see coming in from the tree line.
He'll start hooting loudly, and he'll send a message over to Free to wake up.
Yeah, the other two don't see. I need my initiative rolls from everybody, please.
Yeah. So Free's gonna jump up and start shouting the alarm.
Well, okay. Well, you're gonna if you got your okay. So the owl would be able to send that to you, but you're still that doesn't give you the ability to wake up before the action. You're able to get up if your initiative gave you the ability to beat them. Then I'd give you that so they can wake them up. But the owl gives you the call, but I'm not going to give you that call to then you can have a free action because you weren't on watch. You know, so I'm saying. You're up.
Wake up.
Yeah, you're up, and you're able to get them up. So that I'll give you. So, all right. But the problem is, so we're at the top of combat then because the other two didn't see anything happening, and everybody's. Oh, sorry, I got to run Bart's. My bad. Okay. All right, Merrivac, you're up, and you hear some moaning. You've got dark vision, so you'll see
Yes.
something happening to the north.
60 feet. My movement 25, so we got 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm going to go 25. I'm going to move there. And I am going to cast on these guys Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Nice.
I think that's
So-
auto. Is that an auto hit, or you still have to roll for it?
They have to do a dex saving throw.
Okay, go ahead and throw that on each one of them then. 2 succeeded.
Oh my gosh, these rolls! Come on, let's get.
They're
let's
high
get
for the
Ghoul
wrong
one.
reasons.
They
Oh,
are.
I
Oh,
hate.
They
man.
all shrug it off. So,
Well, there goes spell slot, and we still technically have not rested at all.
nope.
Yeah. Well,
We
You've got
well, no, I was on watch when.
short rest. So, yeah.
so we don't have our spell slots back after resting for watch 1 and 2.
1, you had the goblins. 2 got that was a 4. So it's not a long enough rest to get the you're broken.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the issue. You've got to get through 2 of them to be able to get that. So unfortunately, it looks like you're going to be spending some more time here. But now, Morthos, you're up. So.
All right. Let's target ghoul number 3. And going to take a few shots at him from my longbow or short bow after backing up.
Okay.
And I miss.
You're up, Free.
All right, Free is going to cast protection from good.
Hey, our bless is probably worn off by now. I just noticed Morthos
Yeah,
and
hold
Free
on
still
a
have
second.
bless.
Yeah.
And Merrimack.
Yeah. Well, I gave you the die roll, but I won't worry about it. So,
Yeah, I still missed.
actually, it did, didn't it? Yeah. Sorry. All right, Free, you're up.
I'm trying to cast protection from good and evil on myself, but I can't. I don't have a drag and drop thing
Let's see. So,
that will give for undead. I'm gonna do it again for undead, obviously, and that basically all of their attacks against me will be at disadvantage.
hold on. Let me see if I've got protection. I have it right here. So you're dropping it on yourself?
Yes.
How about that?
Yep. And it's specifically for the undead, so they'll be.
It says
disadvantaged
it
against
shows in there. Yeah. So,
And then I will come up here and wait for them to come to me.
put yourself in a square. There you go. All right. Bart, what's he got left here? 90 feet. So he will hurl a 4. He's going to try his chromatic orb. How about that? And he will. It misses. And so acid. He wants to throw fire at it.
But he missed, didn't he?
No, they didn't make the save. They have to make a saving throw.
That
And-
wasn't a success or failure. That was a miss, is what it says.
Yeah, so it says chromatic orb. Make a see within you choose. You hurl. If the oh, my bad. I thought it was a saving throw. I'm sitting here looking at it. You're right. So, oops. I
And
can't
you can
read.
leave that 14 damage
Yeah.
on it.
Mhm.
I mean,
There you go.
next time we'll
He
know.
hasn't hit with that thing yet. So, all right, you got Lorne up.
All right. So Lauren is going to come a little closer, and he'll target that guy for a sacred flame. Jeez. They're just succeeding everything.
All right, there. And he will try to chomp down on you, Merriback. And he misses. And the second one comes in here And he tries to chomp down on Free. And he...
Wow.
Oh, he does. All right, and...
Wait. I am going to use my Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
It's D12 plus 2 for Constitution to resist that. And so there's a 6 of that damage.
Okay.
So that will go down to 5.
Yep. Okay. And here comes the other one. And he will try to bite this time. And he misses. Top of the order, Merrivac. You've got a ghoul chomping down on you.
Yep. Not surprised. So, nothing else to do, but... Yeah, Vicious Mockery!
Spout the vile words at the darn thing, and it hurts it.
Yeah, and disadvantage then on next attack
Okay,
roll.
hold on.
Thank you!
Yeah. So that's on who did he hit number 1?
Yeah, this was a ghoul one.
Okay, got it. All right, your words do hurt. So,
Yeah,
okay. What else? Anything?
Agatha taught me that one. That's it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Al doesn't do anything. Morthos.
All right, time to run in and stab at ghoul number 1. He is 25 feet away. My movement's 30, so that gets me in there. And stab him with the rapier. And I miss. And he's at disadvantage, so I will use my bonus action to take a swing with my dagger.
Okay. Hit. Now you don't have a sneak ability, or you have a thief?
I do have sneak attack, yes.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't choose it.
But I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have gotten it on my dagger anyway. I only
Okay.
get it with my primary attack,
Okay.
which missed.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Free, you're up.
Yep.
All right.
Who are you targeting?
He's going to target number 3 there. That's hit. 5.
Hit again.
And a hit.
All right.
All right. Bart's turn.
Yeah, he's got one more slot here since we haven't taken. He'll have to go ahead and use his old standby because he knows, and he sees he's going to hit. All right. You got Lorne up.
All right. Looks like everybody's attacking Ghoul 1 there, so he's going to step up and target Ghoul 3 with his Sacred Flame.
The creature failed. Yep.
1 point. Woohoo!
Pating.
All right.
Maravac's words hurt more than the holy fire.
That's right. And his words, he looks at you and he takes this big arm and he reaches up and he swipes down on these claws and he still hits you.
Man.
And he's going to
Thanks,
give you some
Marthos, for reminding
damage.
him.
And now you have to make a con save. And you saved. You felt for just a brief flash of a second, your body just freeze. But then you were able to move again as the cold touch of the ghoul's claws as they scraped across your body tried to paralyze you. But you shrugged it off with your vile words.
Now I honestly believe you did touch Agatha.
So,
Yeah. I was
Ghoul
thinking of
2,
her.
and we'll look down at Free. And they will swing and miss with their claws, and so will number 3. And misses 2. Wow. All right. Merrivac, top of the order.
Here we go.
That spell's coming in very well. right
Yeah,
now.
it is, isn't it? Yep. You want to hurl an insult at him again? He's undead already. So.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I need to because Agatha showed me what true undead is. Look at that. Yeah, vicious mockery.
The bard is pissing off the ghoul with his words.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, I mean that's all I've got.
Morthos.
All right. Because he attacked Maravac, this time I will remember my sneak attack as I attack ghoul number one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Very nice.
And it doesn't matter. And I'll use my bonus attack to attack with the dagger. Because he's still a disadvantage, right, from being hit by this vicious mockery this turn?
Did we not put... Yeah, is that golden? Yeah, I forgot to pull it off. But yeah, he did it again. So yes, he's still at disadvantage.
Okay, then yes, I will stay in melee then.
Okay. Hit.
All right.
Nice.
Free. Hit. Hit. I mean, damage, Hit.
Yeah, he's got tough.
He's staggering,
almost
but
done.
yeah, he is staggering, but he's still there. Bart is out of spells at the moment, so he is going to... He'll slide over here, and he will see if this does any good. And the ghoul fails. And does it do anything? And it does.
6 points. Nice.
Yeah. Lorne.
All right, he's going to do his Sacred Flame again. And
Saved.
does nothing.
Yep. All right. So this one looks over there and sees Morthos, and he swings at his claws at Morthos and hits you, Morthos.
Ouch.
And
Twice he hit you with disadvantage.
then, oh, you failed your Constitution saving throw, and so that leaves you. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden your body stiffens up, and you are paralyzed.
Uh-oh.
Morthos. All right. Ghoul number 2. We'll bite down on. He misses. And this other one's going to swing. And completely misses. Maravac, you're up. As you saw the claw reach out to get Morthos, and Morthos stiffens up and falls down like a board of wood.
Poor Morthos.
Uh-oh.
Ah, dang it.
Your words are nothing.
He's definitely emboldened by that successful.
Yes, he is. The owl does nothing.
I'm
Morthos,
guessing I cannot take anything.
I don't believe that you can do anything.
Doesn't it? Won't he get another chance
That's
to
what
save?
I'm trying to see. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. So basically, you need to give me a con saving throw. And so you feel the effects wear off, but you're still down. You're still on the ground. So you can wiggle your toes now. So.
All right, I'm going to attack number 3 there with my short sword.
You got a
crit.
Oh. All right.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Where is that? Yes.
And then I'm going to turn over here with my longsword. Hit him. Nice, that was a good round.
All right.
When you have a second, can you remove paralyzed from me?
No, I like it. Here we go. There you go.
He's just going to put it back on you.
Yep. All right, Bart is going to do his cantrip again.
Yeah, well, paralyzed. I don't get my dex bonus to armor class.
Yeah,
so
no,
I can
yeah,
attack to get this round. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. No, understood. All right, he's doing well with that acid splash. That ghoul is not liking that. All right, Lauren's up.
All right, Lauren's going to target that guy for his Sacred Flame. And he saved.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Of course he did. Oh, Maravac, he doesn't know that Morthos is, so he's going to backhand you, and he hits. And he hits, and you succeeded your save once again, but you feel the shackles of paralyzation slough off of you. All right, and let's see.
I feel like Agatha's watching over me.
He hits you. He bites down on you, Free, and you take 10 points of damage. All right, Marivac, you're up.
I feel like I need to continue with this vicious mockery. I feel as if this time it's going to work. Yeah!
It did. It
I
did.
knew it!
All right. Morthos, you are on the ground. You can.
All right. Well, laying from the ground, I think I will take a stab at the guy.
I'll just stand up first.
Yeah, you can stand up because if you don't, you'll take it at disadvantage, being prone.
Okay, yeah, then I'll stand up
Yeah.
and attack.
Yeah. Figures.
So does this count as a sneak attack? So you surprised I stood up?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it.
I mean,
to you.
he is still engaged with Marivac, so
Yes.
he shouldn't get that anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, where is still? Okay, it's not letting me roll damage now.
On rapier. There it goes.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just, and he drops.
And he's back.
All right.
All right, perfect.
Free, you're up. Hit. Uh-oh.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Oh, gains the benefit of the blur. Okay. And that is, no. So that's an effect. All right. So that's for one round. So until the start of his next turn. All righty. So Bart will, not knowing that, just likes his acid splash so much that the ghoul saves, though. Lorne.
And he saves.
Yep. And he is going to try to claw you free, but completely misses. All right. He failed.
There we go. That'll help a little bit.
He's already at disadvantage to attack me anyway.
All right. Al doesn't do anything. Morthos.
Run in and stab.
Okay. You hit. You skewered.
All right, let's do this reaction attack with the dagger. Yeah, I'm running really slow again.
Yeah, it's kind of jumping around. I'm not sure why. So, you got a hit. All right.
Hitting through disadvantage. I like it.
Free. Miss. Miss. All right. And so, I'll try again. He failed. All right. Lorne.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, he failed. There
Finish
you
him
go.
off.
He got one. And he gets
The cleric kills an undead.
drops the undead creature. All right. So there's that, and
Never even occurred to me to try to turn them.
yeah, probably should have.
But the way they were saving anyway, it probably wouldn't have made a difference.
Oh, and everybody needs to go into their character sheets and bump up their next XP to 2100, or is it 2700? The next level is at. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So yeah, we got to bump that up. Okay, so you got dawn is approaching now, but yes, 2700. Thanks, crew. Yeah, so bump that up in those player sheets. I'll do Bart's here.
Next level, 2700.
Yep. There we go. But yeah, we got to get Bart in here. He's missing out on some stuff. And Lorne. Got him. All right, good. Okay, so but unfortunately we haven't had a long rest yet. So
yeah, we need to just try it again until we get it done.
So it's daytime. Let's see if you can get through
Actually,
one.
hold on a second. Before we do that, 3 is hurting, so Lauren's going to use his last spell.
Okay.
Give him a cure. There we go. That's
Okay.
nice.
So let's see if you guys can get through the day here. Well, apparently not.
How much rest do we get before the next attack comes?
I'll roll a d8. You get 3 out. You had 3 hours. So,
Come on.
yep.
Why couldn't you have made it 4 so Lauren would have had his spells back?
I know, and that was close. I rolled a d8. I gave you a shot. So, and what's coming to visit you during the day here?
Oh man!
All right. So,
Beholder.
oh man, and let me see which way are they coming from. All right, here they come. So you guys kind of camped around the fire, and where are you gonna put your owl? Let me give that to you. Where's he at?
Owl.
Yeah.
He's over here. So you want me to roll perception or something?
Yeah, give me perception for the owl. Yep.
Oops.
That's
He made it anyway. Oh God.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be laughing. I need initiative rolls from everybody, please.
Who was on watch?
Not really. It was in the middle of the day, kind of. But the owl gave you the. Oh, footy buddy, duddy, and I'm gonna give Bart.
We're all gonna die here.
And really, I can't have that.
Storming the tower is really looking like a good idea.
All right.
Well, it's too late to change it now.
Let's just rewind it.
I'm game. Let's go back.
Okay. So they
Since we rested for 3 hours, do we get the benefit of a short rest?
Yeah, you do get the short rest. Yes. So, and you guys can take hit die too. So don't forget that.
I'll take a hit die and then see if I get my. You get that +6 with.
So does anyone resting get that 1d6 for the thing, or do you have to use your hit die?
You can use the hit die instead of since the rest really doesn't benefit anybody because it's not long enough. So,
I was thinking his bardic inspiration thing that he does during the restful rest, whatever it's called.
I think he has to have a long rest for that, doesn't he?
No, it's it just says. So during a short rest, regains any hit points during the short rest. That creature. So I think you have to use the hit die and then an extra 1d6.
Okay.
It is almost 11:30. Do we want to get into this combat now?
We'll hold it here because it is time. So we're gonna. You guys can let the anticipation grow as these hobgoblins come storming over the rise.
So Mervac and Morthos, you guys still got some hit points down.
Yeah. Well, I got an. How do I add that extra? I rolled that 1d6.
On your character sheet, just drop
on
it
the
down.
character.
Yeah, and so and I'm going to get Bart on. I'll get with him because he's going to level. He's got to level up, so that's going to. I'm going to give him an advantage of that because he hasn't been able to use it yet. Okay, so he'll change his spells out, get his new spells, and he'll really be kind of full, ready to go then. All right, because he's going to have some second spells that he's not used at all. So there'll be the benefit of that. I'll give that too because I don't think it's fair, him not being here. I just kept him at his second level only. All right, so that's where we're going to call it. Very well done. You guys, I won't be in and out. I won't chat with y'all for next week, but have a good Thanksgiving and be safe. And we'll see you in a week's time. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah.
There. Same here.
Yep. See you guys.